Love. It's an interesting thing. Though never quite as fond and endearing as it may appear, it's an awkward thing. Well, maybe not, but it begins as an awkward thing. But as it develops, the awkwardness takes on a simplified model. It becomes simply awe.
So, when I got back from my mission, I thought maybe I wanted to be an English major or a theater major, or something like that. And it turns out I didn't want to do that at all. But there's a specific English class that I'm really glad that I took. And the reason I'm glad that I took it is because of what happened 2 weeks into the class. I was sitting at my desk and a girl walks in and all I hear is the voice. She says,
"Hi, I'm Camden. I just got back from a mission."
And I remember thinking, oh, and looking up and being like, oh, she's pretty. And that was neat. And you'd think that would be good and then we can, yay, and live happily ever after. But it's not that easy. So it took me a really long time to talk to her because I was very uncomfortable. I'm a very uncomfortable person. Some people would say that I'm articulate and can talk to anybody, but that's not really true. So it took me forever to talk to her. I would do things like, I would pack up my bag really slowly, trying to like bide my time so we could walk out at the same time, and then she'd walk past me and I'd, dang it. So then I would try it again. Later, I would try to pack up really fast and I'd get to the door and then turn around expecting her to be right there so I could talk to her. But she was taking too long and she was packing up her stuff and I got antsy and I started looking around for an out, something to do. And it didn't work out, so I would run away. And eventually, I got to the point where I would like say hello and like walk near her out of class and like try to talk to her, and I couldn't do it. And I'd panic and run away and run up the stairs. And finally, I started talking to her, and I thought of something perfect that I was going to say. This is what I was going to say. This was the plan. So I thought I was going to say, so I'm holding this recovery group for recently returned missionaries. I thought maybe you want to go. It's held in my apartment on Friday night. That was the plan. That's not how it worked out. What I actually said was, so I was just thinking, like, I don't know, just because like missions, you know, if you ever wanted to like talk or something, like, I don't know, can I have your number? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, it worked. So that was the plan. But so I asked her on a date, and I asked her to a Divine Comedy show. And the problem was that she had to work at 8. And I was like, it's only an hour long, like 15 minutes. And people were like, it's not that bad, you can just come. She said, yeah, okay. But I told her the wrong place. I told her that it was on one side of the campus when it was actually on the exact opposite side of the campus. So she had to go back, she had to get her car, she had to drive over. So she was 15 minutes late to a 30-minute date. And we walked in, it was dark. My friends had been unable to save seats. So we came in the dark, there was no seats next to each other, so we had to sit across the aisle from each other. She sat there. We laughed awkwardly at distance and aisle apart in the dark, and then she left. Afterwards, my friends came up to me and they said, "Where is she?" And I was like, "She's a person. I swear, she's real. I didn't make it up." And so then, the next couple of dates, we were supposed to watch a movie. We were supposed to play some ping pong. Every day would fall through. One day, we were supposed to watch a movie with Will and Ashton, my friends, and she had to work at last minute. And so I called Will and Ashton and I said, I'm not going to be able to make it, I don't have a date. And they were like, well, we could bring you a date. And I was like, well, nobody awkward. And so they brought me a tub of ice cream. And she wasn't awkward, so that's good. But so I remember telling all these stories to my brother Chad, and this was just us going on a couple of dates, and I told this to my brother, and he was like, why do you keep asking her out? And I was like, well, why wouldn't I? And that was when I made a realization that I didn't just think she was pretty, but I actually liked her a lot. And I thought about it more, and I thought about it more, and every time I've been with her, no matter how short it was, no matter how seemingly uncomfortable it was, I realized that everything was actually comfortable and enjoyable. And I had never had a negative experience no matter what. And that's when I realized that love is not so much about, maybe this belongs on a fortune cookie, but love is not so much about being the perfect person or finding the perfect person, but it's about finding the person who inspires and motivates you to become the perfect person. And all of the memories that I have made me realize that Camden is the person that is going to make me want to be the perfect person because I want to be the perfect person for her. Because I love her. Hi. Camden, will you marry me? Now everybody clap. You surprised?
Yeah.
What about people?
Yeah.
Did you know that they were strangers? They weren't strangers. Were you late? You were late to your own engagement? No. That's embarrassing.